Anyhow, people won't find the stream. Can someone post the link in Discord, please? What happened, bro? You tell me what happened, man. I don't understand why YouTube every day is crashing the stream. I don't know what's going on, man. And everything, stream health is fine. Everything seems fine. You missed setup 2 on GJ? That's not setup 2 on GJ. That's setup 3 here. And it is a speech right now. He's probably speaking. So he's supposed to be speaking here. This is his speech coming out right now. Look, I expect this is all news move, by the way, guys. This is all news. All news. The advice for you to try to create a new account? That's so silly, man. So this is news, guys. Be very, very careful here. Can someone send me the link of the speech going on? Let's make this clear. And if you guys can like up the stream, please, to try get this out to people who missed it. It's really annoying when this happens. October, man. Halloween today, right? They're just making it really difficult for us. So we have speeches because October 21st, yeah. Yeah, these are all from the Bank of Japan speeches. If someone could check on YouTube if they could find me the thing. If someone would mind doing that, please. So it's appropriate to improve the flexibility of the YCC. Okay, that's interesting. I'll explain that. Yield curve control. But I want more people in here so I can explain it so I don't have to repeat myself. If you guys don't mind hitting the like. Yeah, Matrix attack. Trying to find it on Google. It's okay. We have the news coming out here on Financial Juice. So you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful. It's freezing? No, it shouldn't be freezing. Now we're good. Now we're good. BOJ speech. Bullish? Well, yeah, it's bringing bullish price actions, making the yen weak. This is one, not direct speech. Thanks. It's okay. At least FOREX Factory is giving us news. But let's have a look at gold here. Let's have a look at gold. What's going on with gold? Again, also stuck in the range here. And later on, we have some important news coming out. We have jolts, and on top of that, we have the interest rate decision as well. That is very, very important. Tomorrow, interest rate decision on basically on gold, you know. So if we see, this is for today, this is what we have going on right now. The statement and the press conference is happening right now. So we have the press conference right now. Later on we have just not much, but you know, we have tomorrow, first of the month, the FOMC. FOMC is a big one, right? FOMC is a big one, and yeah, that should be very, very, very interesting tomorrow. But in terms of GBP, we're fine. In terms of GBP, we're fine. So For here on gold, this is something I sent out actually yesterday in my analysis here. I sent out, I sent out basically in my analysis yesterday that below 1990 is where I would rather look for sells here, because this whole zone is the top of our previous range and is also a heavy rejection zone. If you were to check the 4-hour time frame, you can see how this 4-hour time frame, this is our heavy rejection zone range. So if we get back inside this range and start to get below 1990, that's where it's really going to probably be easier to find positions for sells here. Otherwise, we're still bullish on gold, you know, with all of the news coming out. You could see basically gold move towards the upside here. It's very, very possible. So at the end of the day, you know, I'm waiting for below 1990, or I'm waiting for a strong 1-hour close below this zone, some sort of 5-minute structure, and then I'll look to sell. Even if this happens in London, I'll look to sell gold in London and use my gold trading strategy, because what's happened now with the yen, guys, is that we're seeing a lot of inconsistency in the yen. Why are we seeing inconsistency in the yen? Because of the Bank of Japan. So that means that if we're seeing all of these flash news events come out, like this yesterday, big flash news event, now we're seeing speeches, then that's automatically putting our win rate down anyways, because this is something that we can't account for. You don't know, in the next 5 minutes he could say something, boom, GJ could retrace all of this news move here. And then we're left stuck. But what does it make sense as a trader right now is to take buys, because that's what is, you know, present here in the market. So we can't really rely on that, you know, we can't really rely on that, and we need to be careful. So, you know, I'll look more into gold here as a backup, and I do have one more pair backup that I'm looking at. Problem is spreads just a bit high, and you know, we'll look to implement that going into next month if today does not you know, basically fix what the JPY is or the Bank of Japan is looking for, right? So essentially now we have around almost 400 people in here. If you guys enjoying the stream, be sure to do the YouTube business. It helps get the stream out to people who missed the link, so I would appreciate that. So yeah, if you guys don't mind, it would really be helpful if you could just leave a like, so that it would get the link out to people who who are not jumping from the old stream. But yeah, at the end of the day, what we need to do is we need to be very, very careful here. As I said, I rather be shorting GJ because that's the side we see news come in. But essentially what's happened is this. To keep the interest rates negative, and I want everyone to listen to this. This is very important economic lesson here, and to understand exactly what's going on with the pair here. So what's happening is that the JPY in 2016 started a yield curve control, which essentially controls the curve of the bonds yields, right? So the yield from bonds. And the reason they're doing this is that they want to have a very, very dovish approach where they as a government keep buying back bonds. What's the advantage of buying back bonds? You can keep interest rates negative. It's essentially stimulus. That stimulus is being put into the bond market, and then that keeps interest rates negative, right? And that's why we see JPY as the only but the JPY is the only currency that has negative interest rates, while the rest of the world is not. And if you subsequently look at the rest of the world's bond yields, you'll see like US is up in the 4%, and elsewhere is all up in the higher percentage, where the JPY, just from about 2 months ago, they increased their bond yield from roof level from 0.5 to 1%. Now, this press conference, they were expecting to increase the bond yield level up to a little to 1.25% to at least give more of a hawkish outlook and start to control the inflation problem that the JPY is having, and start to basically control more of their currency instead of keep buying back bonds. That's why we've seen over the last 3 years, and hence one of the reasons I love to trade GJ, and that's why we've seen a very weak yen. Right, we've seen a very weak yen, and over the last 3 years, we've had very bullish price action on GJ because of the yen being weak, and it's been very easy to trade. Now, when we're coming close to a point where they're starting to speculate, hey, maybe we need to start to change our policy, but we don't know when. But at the same time, every time the bond yield goes to 1%, boom, we're gonna buy bonds. So they're not gonna let this go above 1% here. So this is the bond market right here, and you can see that we're at basically 0.949. If this touches 1%, they're going to intervene. right? So as soon as this touches 1%, they're going to come in and they're going to intervene, right? So 1% is the target. And you can see that this thing used to be up at 2% here, which was what the kind of average target that they've made it at, right? So this is a key level. Once this taps 1%, we need to be careful here, because this is exactly where they stated that they want to basically look to intervene. So I did put this in, well, that's not going to load, is it? I did put it in the exclusive group, the article explaining about this. And basically 1% is the level that they're not going to allow the bond yields to go above. That's their ceiling. 1% is the ceiling. The minute that the yen goes above 1%, boom, they're going to come in and intervene and push this lower. So we need to be very, very careful, and we need to watch that, right? So essentially I'm going to make this an alert, so if any time I forget to check it, I'll get alerted once price hits that level. So super important level here that we need to watch, right? And be sure that, hey, when price is at that level, don't touch the yen, essentially. Now the issue is that even though we're not hitting that 1% percentile place, they are still coming in and intervening, right? They're still coming in and intervening. And now you can see with his press conference, this is what he's saying. So let's go ahead and look at what he's saying in the press conference. He said, we'll patiently continue monetary easing until decided with new measures. So he's basically saying, we're not basically looking to change the policy. Now, something very, very interesting that we have to... yes, exactly, Claudio. Claudio's right. He said they want to prevent it from reaching 1%, so they react before, which makes it tough for us. But what's very exciting is in the next 2 to 3 years in trading, the yen is going to be great, because once they switch their monetary policy, this thing is going to go nuts. This thing is going to go absolutely nuts, because once they switch their monetary policy, it's going to be something they haven't done in a long time, and you're going to see a huge outlook for that, right? So outcome, sorry, from that. So he said, well, Japan's economy recovering moderately. I expect inflation to slow by 2025. We will closely scrutinize the economy, price situation, examining. I'll just read and tell you only the important ones. It's appropriate to improve the flexibility of the yield curve control, which is exactly that 1%, right? We won't hesitate to take additional easing measures if necessary. So they're initially saying we don't mind the yen becoming weaker if it's necessary. And today's decision was aimed at making the yield curve control operation more flexible amid high extreme uncertainties around the economies and financial markets. So this is a big one. The Bank of Japan will continue its large-scale bond buying. Every time they bond buy, it weakens the yen, right? Every time they bond buy, it weakens the yen. But at the same time, they come back and they rebuy the yen as well, right? So this is another problem that we're having, is that they're saying, but this is normal. This is what they used to do last year, is they're basically saying we're still continuing with this scheme. I don't think long-term rates will come under pressure to exceed 1%. So, but as Claudio said, they're probably trying to prevent it from exceeding. And now he's just speaking right now, and he's saying today's steps came partly as a result of US long-term rates. So blaming the US for the reason why he's thrashing the yen here. So we need to be super careful here and approach the markets with that mindset that, hey, the good thing is they're indicating that the yen should remain weak. So I would be, and this is where we have to kind of wait and see. I'd be surprised to see if we get moves like this, because this is all anticipating that they were going to raise the yield control to 1.25. If they were going to raise the yield control to 1.25, then what would we end up seeing? Then we'd end up seeing a stronger yen, right? Because they have more of a ceiling, and we would see a stronger yen. But what's happening is that they're saying we're keeping it the same. So this is now giving clarity to the market. So at least now the yen has clarity, and yeah, this is exactly what we need to consider. So, that's basically the rundown of what's going on with the yen, and we need to just take it day by day here. So I'm more looking to, if we're gonna trade the yen, it's quick scalps here. You don't want to be in for too long, in case some of this BS comes. And every candle open, as soon as you see that candle start to move fast in the wrong direction, you're closing trades with buys. Because luckily it doesn't happen mid-candle, it always happens on new candle opens. And if you go back on a 1 minute, you can see how this thing works. Right? You have time. Right? You have time. Look, it doesn't just come quickly. You have a 1 minute candle close against you, and then it goes. Not sure, Chris. Are other people experiencing the same? Should be clear. So yeah, this is what I'm expecting with the yen. All good here? Cool. Now that was pure demonstration of force from Harry? What do you mean? The knowledge, the analysis? Yeah, I mean, this is the real part of trading, guys. You know, this markets can eat you up very quick if you ignore what's going on around it, you know, because if we don't expect these, especially people trading with no stop losses or not understanding this, it's done. This is career ending moves, not understanding the pair and not understanding market movement. And this has been, you know, the last week of this month has been extremely slow here in the markets, and this is reality of trading, is that this will happen. I think, you know, people are, you know, especially when my main pair is GJ. So of course this is more devastating to me because of me being, you know, a main pair on GJ. Of course this takes a lot more, but you know, this is where I'll look to implement gold here, hopefully, and we can look to, you know, come back to that and reanalyze from next month. But we'll see today if there's opportunities here on gold, if we get some volume on gold. Frankfurt open in about 10 minutes here. We do have a little bit of Euro news, but you know, that's just here in 10 minutes. I'm not too worried about the Euro news. And yeah, let's just see what he keeps on saying here. And then gold, maybe we have opportunities below 1990. And then we'll see that on gold if we can look to get below 1990 here. Something like that. Nice, 10% very fast. Yeah, but I mean, at least it's happening on candle opens. So as soon as we see a new candle open, we kind of, what we're relying on now, guys, is how I will adapt. So this is what I mean, that you need to be able to adapt your strategy. Strategies that are complicated, strategies that follow very specific rules that are complicated, are very hard to adapt. The reason they're very hard to adapt is because their rules are too complex. For me, I make a simple rule now. I'm looking for a one candle move. I'm looking to get in on a 15-minute close, the next 15-minute to push me in profit and be at break even or closed. Because we're seeing these flash news events come when? On the new candles. So that tells me, hey, I need to either be at break even by the new candle or I need to be closed. And that's how you're going to keep safe in markets that are moving like this. Right here, you can see this news event popped up above the high here and rejecting. So if this guy stops speaking, then I do think that buys above this high will be pretty easy, to be honest. You know, it could be a little scalp here, but again, going in with a risk adverse approach here on the markets, you know. He's still speaking. Yeah, it's important for currency to move stably. Excuse me, bro, are you kidding me? What type of statement is that? This is the least thing you're doing, man, is moving your currency stably. That's a crazy statement. It's important for currencies to move stably. You want to see stability? Let's go have a look at stability, huh? Oh yeah, great stability here. Let's have a look on a 4-hour, how his stability is. Right, and we're at that hammer zone, guys, huh? Look at this stability. Great stability here. Yeah, just dip down. Yeah, we're also at this hammer zone. We're at the 150, right? Ugh. We're at the 150 level. We're at the 150 level. This is the hammer zone. I wouldn't be surprised for it to intervene right now. You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see an intervention during London today again. Yeah, I'll probably stick to gold for today. More probabilities. Even though trading gold in London, we're looking at a 70% win rate. It's better than being stuck in what? In GJ with uncertainty. I'd rather not trade something with uncertainty. You have taken sells in 1992. What should you do? You should always have a plan. You should always have a plan. As I said, a lot of people are going to lose money this week in the markets as markets start to recalibrate with the daylight savings and stuff like this. It's very, very, very common to see markets need to recalibrate, and a lot of people are going to lose money, right? Shift to GBP USD. I used to trade GBP USD, but it's not very clean recently. I mean, this is a pure chop, guys. It's not the cleanest, but yeah, I am looking you know, at GBP USD. I was also looking, I'll reveal it to you guys. One pair looking at GA, and GA moves very much like GJ. You know, it's almost the same. We have, you know, very similar movements on GA than we have on GJ. So it's interesting, you know, but the only problem with GA is the spread is too high. I don't like the spread. But GA is a good pair. You know, we've seen some very clean movements. Only problem with GA is it's seasonal. Sometimes it ranges heavy, sometimes it trends. You know, so there's options. There's options, you know. But yeah, this is very similar to GJ. You know, we have this range. Now we're at the bottom of the range for GA. You know, it's very similar. That's very similar to what people are doing. Someone from PropFrom said people are affected by spread are those who just gamble. All right, if that's what they say. AUD USD, yeah, AUD USD is not a bad pair. I just haven't looked into it enough. You can't just jump into a random pair here. I'm playing with money that means something to me, so I need to make sure that I have a plan here and trade accordingly, you know. JPY is going to drop, and that is certain. The question is when. Not JPY is going to drop. Their policy is very weak, so you're going to see the GBP strengthen against the JPY. The question is, you know, when does the JPY change their policy? Then you're going to see everything against the JPY drop. It's 8 a.m. Not yet. It's an hour till London open. The times have changed. Why do I have two XAU charts? One is from two different brokers to show gaps. One doesn't show gaps and one shows gap. Here we have our resident AU trader, and he's saying that AU has not been acting good these days, going back to stop loss after going halfway to TP. Yeah, so that tells you what? Lack in volume. So yeah, look overall in the markets. Look at Euro USD, right? Look how it's been ranging. Look at the low volume here. Right, look at GU, right, look at all the pairs. AU, look at the lack of movement, right? You can just see it all across, you know. You're really just waiting for volume times and taking trades based on that. So what we got here on gold. So for gold, you know, we're stuck in this range. Previous 4 hours working on a fake out here. It's working on a fake out. Daily did close bearish here, so we are a bearish session, but inside of a range. We're inside of a range, even though we are bearish session here. This 1 hour close is going to be interesting here, because the 15 will close above this resistance here. How much is our range? 14 pips, 17. GA volume times are weird. Nothing in London Open, more on NY. Nothing on Sydney Open. Yeah, that as well. Also the spread. I don't like the spread. It's too much for what it does. What a long speech. What is he saying now? Oh, he hasn't said anything yet. I think he's done. I think we're safe. Been 30 minutes? Yeah, it normally goes for an hour, up to an hour. Yeah, it goes up to an hour. There's just nothing major, he said. The problem I have is that USD JPY is now in the hammer zone, guys. Every time we reach 150 or reach above 150, we see it get hammered. This was in London. Remember, guys, in London session when it gets hammered? So yesterday it got hammered here. Ugh. Make a few calls, bring down the spreads. Zero spread for you guys, just for you guys. Nah, bro, it's all good. It'll get back into the swing of things. You know, this is nothing that's is a major issue long term. It's just short term. I mean, we're looking at it very short term picture. I mean, the last time I took a trade was yesterday, so I'm not really worrying. You know, it's not like we haven't been trading for weeks. You know. Just stream has been slow, but the times have changed and stuff like that. But it'll be back to normal, I'm sure of it. Hey man, I noticed on gold that it always reacts with fair value gap, even on the 1 minute. What do you think? It's not the way I trade, man. It's not the way I trade. Reaction is a different way of trading. That's reaction-based trading. So yeah. I feel Antonio will intervene again today. After this news. Soon as you open your account with better balance, everything is a mess. That happened to me when I first started trading. I was February, March, April. I made a lot of money on my demo. I'm like, yeah, I'm the best trader. May, I proved to myself, okay, I'm starting to see consistency. Deposited in June, and then the market started to change dynamics, and I never changed my trading dynamics when it changed. And then it wasn't good. And that's why I learned my lesson that market dynamics change during the year. All right, let's see this 1 hour close here we have on gold. No bottom wick. Not useful. Not useful at all. We do need a bottom wick. And some sort of 5-minute structure here to follow my rules. But this is not a clean range. It's tough markets, guys. You can just see for yourself. You can't get antsy in these times. Too many people get antsy. They're like, I need to take a trade. I haven't taken a trade in 2 days. All right. 50-50. Can I explain yesterday's trade? Yes, I can explain yesterday's trade. It was a bit late. The trade yesterday was nothing crazy. It was a break-even trade. It was around, where was 80? Where was it? Yeah, this trade here. I had a level here at 80. This level right here. So I had this level right here. And why is it drawing that color? I don't want this color. So I had this level right here. And I said, okay, I want to try get back up to this level. So once we closed above this structure here, on the break of the high, I took a trade to get to this level here. It pushed above it. As soon as it pushed above this level and we had 1 minute candles closing above this level, I decided to move break even. And then once it came back, yeah, this one right here. Once it came back, you can see these ones. So once this 1 minute candle closed above, basically moved break even. And then it failed and then stopped me up break even. And that was the end of the very short trade. Literally 5-minute trade, pushed up in profit, and then volume failed. And then New York session, it started to range. We were looking at positions in New York. We were actually looking for this close to be a setup number 3. And then I just decided, I said, look, I'm going to save my bullets. I'm not really interested with all the speeches tomorrow. And then boom, We didn't take anything, and then this crap came. Maybe Claudio took something, but I don't know what he's doing. Okay, he's done speaking, it seems. Good. Lucky, that's luck with news. You can't predict what direction that news is gonna go. But yeah, it makes sense to long. It's just risky, man. We don't know what's going on. We're trading a little bit blind. It's kind of gamble. I do think if we close above here, we have an opportunity, but it seems very fishy, you know? Not sure. I'm really not sure. Yeah, because it's like a breakout trade, right? And this is when we see them intervene. It's when we see them intervene. It makes perfect sense to take this trade. Any day I'd take this trade above here. Simple close above will be easy. But with him speaking right now, they would you know, with him speaking right now, they shouldn't intervene again right now. They shouldn't do it right now. I'd be very surprised. That's why I'm just going to go break even very quick. Very quick. Harry is high. How am I high, man? Damn, no bottom wick. This pushed. How can I diddle in the middle? Well, that's what I told you not to do, right? That's what I told you not to do, is diddle on the middle. Had small wick on broker? Yeah, but my rules for trading gold, remember from the gold webinar, is I need 5-minute structure. So it wasn't an entry for me anyways. Wasn't entry for me. It doesn't follow my rules for trading gold during London. If you guys enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a like. I appreciate everyone rejoining the stream. I don't know why the first stream it did that. Super weird for me, but you know, we'll keep it going here. We will keep it going. You know, so if we can get the likes up to 300, I would appreciate that. Definitely helps people find it. And yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back with I'm sure these market conditions are going to get better soon. I'd be very surprised if they wouldn't. But now our goal is to keep safe. How many pips did you see on yesterday's trade? Like around 5 or 6 pips. That's it. Just 5-6 pips went break even and then nothing. In my trading view, you have bottom wick. Yeah, you're probably using different broker. But I need 5-minute structure anyways. That's my rules. Five-minute wick? No, I didn't say. Why it seems the trade is fishy? Because of the Bank of Japan keeps intervening here. Every single time the Bank of Japan intervenes. Yesterday, random flash news. And today they're speaking. I'm not sure, man. You know, I just feel like I would take this above here. But every single close, I want to be break even, you know? Gonna put an alert here just so we know when price crosses this zone. I want to see if I can scalp gold though. I want to see if I can scalp gold. We are seeing some volume in gold at least, better than what we're seeing in GJ. UJ full margin sell probably would be safer, but knowing the time you go full margin sell on UJ, it pushes fucking 300 pips. Right now, you don't see anything. You're going to stay out. Yeah, it's always smart. End of the month, guys. Save your bullets for next month when we get some clearer price action. Let's have a look at this. What is this? GBPJPY? Yeah, exactly. This zone. Not fun, right? And wouldn't it be surprising? Wouldn't it be a surprise if we saw an intervention right here? I mean, if we change structure here, how crazy would it be to counter trend GJ right now? Where are we on the 4 hour? We're at 4 hour resistance, just broke the highs, faked out back inside the range. Okay. 1 hour created resistance as well. Okay. If we start breaking these lows, I mean, it's safer to sell GJ than to buy. 19 minutes for this 30-minute close. Let's see how this 30-minute close. I might be interested in counter trend here. Yeah, we just need more confirmation, right? We need more confirmation, and then this could be good. Because it's safer. It's safer than taking buys. They intervene. Who cares? Intervene. Please intervene when we're selling. What makes you interested in counter trend? I don't trust this move up. This move up is very... First of all, buying GJ is very tough because every time you buy GJ on breakouts, we're getting these news moves come in. Same thing we saw here. Buy GJ on this close above. After we push up, news move comes in. And we're seeing this happen time and time and time again. Secondly, we're still technically in the range. We're at 4 hour resistance. We pushed to 4 hour resistance with news. There's no reason why this can't be pre-London. London Open comes and reverses this. I've seen this time and time again. Buy the rumor, sell the news. It's essentially that. So this was buying the rumor, and then we see the news be sold off here. Once everything is basically, you know, settled. What's this? Short 60%, but where are they short from? Where are they short from? They're long from 185. That's not a good idea. Yeah, okay. If they're short on this, then I don't want to short. I'm only considering. I'm speaking out aloud. I'm running ideas through my head and saying, okay, in these market conditions, what are my options? Doesn't mean I'll take the trade. I'm just running ideas through my head and I'm speaking them out aloud so you guys can understand what I'm thinking. When this is what you have to do, you're just discussing options. Okay, where are the market? This is the beautiful thing about price action is we trade what's in front of us. No matter what's in front of us, we can look to trade it. So I'm running options through my head and analyzing risk based on that. Does it make sense? Am I forcing something? You know, what is my potential options here? And then I make decisions right on that. Yeah, I can see more on shorts, but what's their short price? That's the thing. Are they in underwater or what? Because if they're in drawdown, then I expect this to, then it's okay. Look at this gold flipping here. Very risky zone, this. Yeah, man, this is chop. What we heard was sell, sell, sell. Yo, man, relax. Okay, let's see how many people are capped here. I'm going to ask a question in chat here. How many people have found London price action this last 3 weeks clean. Well, 2.5 weeks clean. Tell me in chat, how many people have found London price action clean? Let's see in chat. We'll find all the people capping. There we go. London crab. Being crap. Good. I like to see these answers. Now let me ask you a second question here. Okay, let me answer a second question here. How many people have felt the urge to take a trade during London session knowing this information? Now be honest. How many people have felt the urge to take a trade? There we go, right? Big time. Every day, feel the urge. Can you see the conflict there? How interesting is that? So we have everyone agreeing that price action has been choppy, or price action has been tough, or it's not been clean. But then everyone is saying here that they have the urge to take a trade. And that is where the dangerous thing lies, because that urge turns into action, and then that action ends up making you lose. Yeah, no urge, but when I see a setup, I take it. Yeah, that's the same type of thing from me, right? If you see an option, you take it, and then you know what are the probabilities or whatever is going to go on. No trades last week? Yeah, probably better. Feeling the urge, but I'm not giving it in today. Burnt $400 yesterday, learned my lesson. Yeah, man, there you go. You know, I said that this week a lot of people are gonna lose money. It's because it's, go check all. I'm sure if you go check other trade, like people are gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go to this other trader, and then what will you find in the other trader? You know what it's like is that when people don't have discipline and can stick to one strategy, it's like what they're doing is that, when you waiting in a line in traffic, and then this line starts moving faster, so you go to the next lane, and then the lane you were originally was in started moving faster, so you go back to that lane, and then it gets stuck, and then the lane before starts moving faster. And what happens is the same thing happens with traders, right? Is that you jump from this strategy because it looks like that they're winning a lot, and then you jump back to that strategy because it looks like that person's winning, and then you realize, hey, it's actually even. It's just in different market conditions, we're seeing different things work out and different things that don't work out. And you realize that actually they're all the same. They're all the same, and there's no one who's just going to be 24/7 bang, bang, bang. Otherwise, it would have been, this is then a monopoly, which it can be a monopoly, but you need to put big risk, so I won't consider monopoly. Monopoly, I would consider something where you're not putting much risk and getting tons of money. Can you explain your reason for going break-even yesterday? Yeah, perfect. I called break-even because of us reaching that resistance level on 15. There was this resistance level right here on 15, and as soon as we reach there, I'm not interested to look to buy into that. It's a resistance. Have you seen these kind of conditions happen at the end of the year, previous years? Yes. And last year, actually, December was very good. Normally, you see this type of thing happen in December, but last year, December was good. But I have seen this. The only thing I haven't seen in 3 years of trading, GJ, is basically the heavy random news we've been getting. That I haven't seen. That is something new. But we're always adapting and learning new things, and this is why it's good to have a community around you. This is why it's good to be part of a community, so we can all adapt to this. Otherwise, you get lost. You think, you blame yourself. You think you're doing something wrong. You think that there's something going wrong, and then you go down this spiral, and then you probably try a new strategy because you feel like this one wasn't working, and then that strategy fails, and then you blow your account, and then you're done. You're burnt. Whereas if you have, you know, people around you saying, hey, markets are actually tough, because look how many people are agreeing. So it's not just you, right? It's not just you. You know, so yeah, it's exactly, you need to be surrounded by a community. And what happens if we notice markets are consistently being like this, we can adapt our strategy to a very low time frame scalping strategy. It's not a problem. Deciding where to close a trade, YouTube idea, make it more in depth if you can, Harry. Show us how to decide when to close up a trade. Yeah, it's pretty simple concept, but yeah, I could make a video on that. The biggest lesson is a trader to learn control. Yeah, definitely. That's why I made that recent video to show you how I built discipline. So you guys should check this video out. Definitely check it out. You guys seem to like these vlog videos, so we need to bring some vibes. Markets have been slow, so how are we gonna bring some vibes? We need to go act like a forex guru for one day. I need to go see what is the hype between. Why is a Lamborghini so hype? So I'm gonna go check out how a Lamborghini, why is it so hype? Because I don't like Lamborghinis. What pair is this? Oh, GJ. Close at rejection, large top wick. Next candle closes bearish. Oh, took this bounce. Ah, nice. This is late, man. This is not NY. This is London close. What is Ben doing? Ben is shorting, huh? Brian, sorry. Brian is shorting. Damn. Aventador? Maybe Antonio can tell us what Aventador means. Fitch affirms Japan at A outlook stable. So Fitch is, you know, the firm in US. At A, what does A mean? Let's have a look. Now we go and learn, right? What is Fitch A rating? What is Fitch rating? Yeah, it's like the Big Short. Yeah, exactly. Interesting. So they're not saying that they're very good. They're not saying that they're very bad. Please, London, give us some nice moves next month in November. Give us some big pips, big whips, and can't say that on YouTube. Big tips, huh? You guys thought I was gonna say something else. I said tips. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Yes. Big what? Big tips, guys. You know what I'm saying. Runners, you know, tips. Give me a sec, I'll be back. Give me a sec, be back. Just going toilet. If I had a trade open right now, is it best to close? Well, depends on your plan. This guy's still speaking, but he's not saying anything important. Oh yeah, he is. No, now we have the finance minister. Bro, look at this. No, guys, this is huge. This is huge. You guys all see this? You see this speech here? Japan's finance minister. I won't comment on current FX levels. No, bro. No, I mean he's not saying like he's leaving it open, you know, he's saying I won't comment on the levels we're at, maybe we intervene, maybe we don't. That's risky, man. New here, what time do you start streams daily? We start from 10:30 Dubai time. 10:30 Dubai time, Monday to Friday. Hopefully catch you there. Now it's safe to buy GJ if he... Yeah, that's facts though. That's facts. Yeah, it could be safe, right? Because he's not there to nuke price. I'm so tempted above these highs, man. If we get a close above, has to at least give us 15 pips here. Quick 15 pips and then we leave. Take it and go. The urge is coming? Yeah, of course there's an urge, but I have control. That's the difference. You can have an urge, but controlling it's important. Close above, then intervention. Facts. Ventador was the name of a famous bull? Ah. What's the best plotting strategy? Support and resistance, man. Out guys, got some better things to do. Take care, man. Take care. See you next month. Gold to 2050. Well, first you need to get back above 2000. Then you need to get to 20 back to 2010. Then from 2010 you need to look at 2015. Then we can start talking about 2050. Discord link is in the description if you want the Discord link. That is in the description, the Discord link. Next month sounds far, but it's tomorrow? Yeah, exactly. That's why I said it. Let's get some water up in here. Thanks for... I'm not going, bro. I'm not going. I'm saying to one of the guys in the exclusive group, he's heading off. Doesn't think charts are viable, which is a good. I'm not going. Freedom, chill, man. We're here. We're here. Supporting the fam here. Come on. Just someone in the exclusive group said he's going off. So I said, take care. Can you please open the video I sent? Where's the video? Where? I have to download it, man. Can you please send it a different way? Is it really worth me to download it? Yes? Okay. Are you sure, bro? If it's a virus, then he's in big trouble. Where is it? It's disappeared, bro. Okay. This better not be some bullshit, man. There's your meme for the day. Thank you for that download. Where's the audio? You got an idea? What's your idea? What type of trader are you if you're not SMC or ICT? I'm a price action trader, brother. If I'm not SMC and I'm not ICT, must mean we're something better, right? So what's better than that? Price action trader. Oh, DJ closed above, huh? Intervene. As I said, I want something closing above this one here before I consider. Still sketchy here, still sketchy. And then last chance for GG. It's a nice 30-minute close though, huh? This is tough with all the GJ news and stuff like this. You know? You stream till NY open? Nah, man. It's not be like that. I get paid to stream $3. Can you tell me what was the chart symbol you set an alert for the end? JP10Y. JP10Y. Just sent a pic, yeah. I'll look at it if my Discord ends up loading here. If it doesn't load, then I'm in trouble. And it's not loading. Thank you, Discord. This 1 hour close could be interesting here. Above this 15-minute resistance. Watch zone 12 pips. Full TP 20 pips. You know, when I used to watch gold in ranges here, We should be back. We should be back. Please. Please. We should be back. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. We're good. Haha. I caught it in time this time. Man, YouTube be dirty. They can't catch me this time. I found the culprit. Oh, what's this, man? Trend line? No, thank you. No, thank you. Yes, we're waiting for buys above. Potentially above here should be interesting. Still need 60 for 300 likes. Yeah, if you guys enjoying the stream, you know, the business, you guys can do the YouTube business. I would appreciate that. I would appreciate that for sure. Is your Telegram private? No, no, no. It is public. Is Dubai tax free? Yes, but it has VAT. Hi man, when are you gonna open the group and how long does the Zoom session last for? Zoom sessions last after stream. The group is open. We have 2 spots now remaining. We did fill the rest of the 2 spots yesterday, so there's 2 spots remaining. All details can be found on the thing, and then we close it for next month. There's some exciting stuff coming for the group, which I'm excited to talk about. But yeah, definitely check it out. There's the most value you'll get here. But yeah, the information is here. The Zoom sessions normally last for, depends, until it's relevant. If it's not relevant, we end it. Sometimes it could be an hour, sometimes it could be 30 minutes. And then we stream, of course, New York session every Wednesday. You get access to all of my exclusive content. I mean, for 50 bucks, it's I don't think you can find more value than that, and that's my goal, right? Plus, it's a community, so if you don't want to be part of a community, then it's not going to be for you. Not going to be. But all information's on the website. That's why I put it there. Does daylight savings affect US 30? It will affect US 30 by next week, because next week is when the times shift for US. So we need to wait till then. We need to wait till then. Six minutes till this 15-minute candle closes. Let's see how this if this candle could close above or what. As I said, high chance. I've seen this push through this range. It's pretty nice above here though. Hey, it's Jiggy, man. How you doing, man? Still dropping knowledge bombs? Yes, sir. You know the drill. Hope you're well, brother. Nice to see you around. Been a long time. How long now you have started trading? You mean how long have I been trading in total? Over 3 years. I don't actually remember the exact date I started. I actually started maybe first time I heard about trading was 5 years ago. And then I looked into it. I downloaded MetaTrader 4 5 years ago. And I was playing with it 5 years ago. And then after that, basically I fell into crypto more than trading, and then I came back to trading. Came back to the roots. Crypto is too volatile. Did crypto eat your money? No, it actually made me a lot of money. It was really good. I got in at the right time. I wasn't trading it. I was what's this called? I wasn't trading it. I was investing in it. And why do you stick to this strategy? Because it's what made most sense, and I was able to replicate profitable scenarios more often in this strategy, which has made me the most money. Buying spot? Above. Close above would be where buys would make sense. You done rug pull? I've actually got out before rug pulls, yes. I've got out before rug pulls. Counter trend? Yes, but we're in a range, so I don't really it's counter it's not higher time frame counter trend, right? Because remember, we're very higher time frame biased. But yes, it is counter session trend, but gold is a little bit different because of following more fundamental analysis. Also, make sure to, if you're on Instagram, make sure to follow the real Tradesharpe. Please do not follow any scam ones. I will not follow you. Please follow the real one. This is the real Tradesharpe. It's only Tradesharpe. And yeah, drop a follow. Dropping constant value here. And yeah, I would appreciate a follow. So here's the link. Be sure to follow the real one, right? Please, the real one, not the scam one. Look at GJ. Yeah, not interested, man. Not interested. Looking at gold here. Or thunderstorm. I want to see how it closes, Chris, but yes. How do we know each one? Basically, how much do we have structure? If we don't, like, luckily we have 5-minute structure here, so it's okay. But if we didn't have 5-minute structure, you'd probably want to wait for a thunderstorm, because then we've just had a straight push. So you want to show, you want price to prove that it's ready, you know? Lol, Claudio. You're not interested in GJ? We just had a huge conversation about how risky GJ is with all of the intervention and the JPY uncertainty and all of that. So we had a massive conversation discussing that. I would recommend you rewind the stream and watch what we discussed about there. But it's unfortunate, but you know, it's too risky to be buying GJ, because at any time they're coming in with random news and then it dumps 50 80 pips, so it's just very, very risky. There is a lower percent chance of gold playing out during London, but it's a higher percent based on what we've been seeing on GJ. So if I'm gonna take something, it makes sense to take it then on gold here. But we're not closing above here, so we need to wait. We need to wait and see. Let's see, 7 seconds. Will we close above? Yes or no is the question here. Yes or no? And it looks like no. Never thought you'd hear say not interested in GJ, looking at gold. Yeah, it's a very hard thing for me to say. What about GJ sells? Yes, potential interested in GJ sells, but we need to close below the range here for GJ sells. I need to see below the range. Then I'll be interested in counter GJ sells. Something like that. Including wicks, including these big wicks. and I'll probably enter at the break. So if we get a close below, I'll probably enter at the break of this lowest wick. But I need it to close below all of these wicks. Good idea, GJ. You looking to buy gold? Potentially, yeah, but I need something to close above. What if next 5-minute closes above? It's too early for me. New York, yes. London, no. Probably wait for the 30. Damn, that flipped fast, huh? You probably won't even get a 5 at this point. If 5, then I need a thunderstorm. 1 minute close above? You know what's... Oh yeah. It's probably your only option. Not my plan though, not my plan. If a 5-minute thunder happens, then yeah, I'm happy with that. But not just a 5 close. This could be easy liquidity grab to top side and then we flip. Damn, gold. Be nice to us. See, I swear, someone's spying on us. I say the plan, we don't look at gold, and gold does nothing during London when we don't look at it. When I start looking at gold and then I discuss the plan on stream that I want buys with price closing above, not only it doesn't close above, it starts pushing when we don't get above. I tell you, someone is spying, man. Has to be. Bank of Japan speech end. Thanks, man. Let's see what we have. Yeah, it looks like that was basically it. Yeah, it looks like we're good. I think we had a bit of French news. Maybe that could have even pushed gold just a little spike right now. Bank in the chat? Maybe, man. You called the bank? What's GJ doing? Still doing nothing, right? Yeah, yeah. Has a bit of this level here as well. Right around here. That's where it's struggling at right now. Because institutions already know the way of thinking of retail traders. They're already on that path. No, man, that's not the case. Retail traders will be shorting from here. Retail traders would have shorted from here. You know, they would have shorted on this candle. It doesn't work just like that, man. I'm sorry. Otherwise, then why is SMC so popular? If SMC is so popular, then, you know, why is that should be hidden, right? SMC should be a secret because you won't, you know, because SMC traders are still retail traders pretending to trade like institutions. So it won't be. It's just price action, man. It's just a form of price action. Lots of rejection at 2,000. Oh yeah, if I took this trade, my max TP would be 2,000. I'd actually be looking for like a quick scalp here. Maybe just to get up, fill this range here, 16 pips, break even at this 7 pip target here. The biggest group of people. The most common strategy, which is SMC, is supposed to be the one that is the least retail, but it's the most retail because all retail people are trading it. I think the least retail strategy is price action because barely any people trade it. So you're saying you don't trade like the banks? No, man, sorry. Complicating simple price action, renamed the added some phrases for marketing purposes. Yeah, that as well. I do think it could be simplified. Some volume in GJ. Don't know if I trust it, man. 7 minutes till this candle closes anyways. Do I give my pair one last chance? End of month. They've done their speeches. One last chance. 6 minutes till this candle closes. Last chance I give it. We'll see. We'll check back in 6 minutes. Done from the speech, minister can focus on intervention. Oh yeah, that's true. We will see. We will see. 6 minutes. We'll look back at 6 minutes. If gold sets up, I rather take gold because maybe just a nice little 1% risk. Nothing crazy. We'll see. Yeah, this is why you wait for closures above, right? GJ's buying into weekly resistance. Maybe not a good idea. If we're too close to it, yeah. If we're not too close to it, what is it doing right now? It needs to chill. Right here, it needs to reject and close like this. Then you go break even weekly resistance. Nice little consolidation though. Interesting looking 30-minute candle. That 1 hour is pretty much beautiful. Yeah, it's a beautiful setup, man. I take this every time, so it's just we need to rely on Bank of Japan not coming out and saying, I don't think it's very unlikely. It's very unlikely that they're gonna, after saying all the news today, I think it's broad clarity. That's it. They've been clear with the yen. Yen is gonna remain weak, and let it be weak. Let UJ go above 150. Right? Let UJ go above 150. GJ, I think, will most likely sweep the highs and come back down. Yeah, we have to see if it closes above or not. It's already swept these highs. So if it closes above, it'll be doing what those candles could not do, which gives you probability for what? Upside. Gold is rejecting. You took on the rebreak of the high on 30 minute. A little bit early, man. You should always wait for the closure. A little bit early. What's your opinion, gold? You have sold on 1992. Should I TP or wait? You have sold or bought? I hope you bought on 1992, not sold. If you sold, then you're in trouble. Okay, bought. If you bought from 1992, then, you know, we're at resistance now. You can manage based on how this 15-minute closes. If it closes bearish, you can look to close half. Depends on your plan. I mean, it's a pretty good trade already, you know. You can just get on with your day. Close and get on with your day. Then you don't have to worry, because this is good target. If you're looking at this trade, you know, watch zone here and your next target is here anyway. So you reach target, you know. But there's no reason why you can't close half and then just leave the rest. It's up to you what you really want to do here. I move B on the break of the previous high. Does it make sense? I'm on GJ. I'm not this high right here. It doesn't make sense to me. No, man. It doesn't make sense. I don't agree with this trade. You should always wait for the closure. Oof, with a thunderstorm potentially? Yeah, I'll have to give this a shot. There's no way I can't. This is exactly my setup. It's like a 95% win rate setup. The only thing we have risk is Bank of Japan. But after the speeches today, 10% chance only that they come in. If GJ and gold both looks good, do you take both trades? No. I'll take whichever. That's why I like to stick normally to GJ during my session. Is because I'll look to take only one. That's why I prefer to trade gold in New York, because then I can just take the setup on gold. But whichever one looks cleaner, I'll probably take. But for me, I mainly stick to GJ, so it's a pretty easy decision. What are your thoughts about natural gas? I know you're not trading it. Maybe you can take a look. Yeah, well, let's just see how this candle closes. Then we make a decision. Oh, shit. Okay. Damn. 1 minute till closure. And the 5 is setting for a thunderstorm as well. Look at that retest of 4-hour resistance. Yeah, GG, better luck next time. Now it's at weekly resistance. Gold closing bearish here. Yeah, gold's not ready yet. Perfect tap to weekly resistance though. Anything closing above weekly resistance will be good. We have range. We have good range. 15, 60 pips, yeah. You like a support to break and then break of weekly resistance? You'll be lucky to get that, bro. I rather to see a 5-minute pullback, then break, and then hover stops 182.500. Alright, London Open here. Let's see what happens with London Open. Very quick bottom wick. I'd prefer to see a 5-minute candle closing above weekly resistance. Ideally, this 5 closes bearish and the next one closes above. That's the only setup I see here. Ripping at the break of weekly resistance. Oof. It's a 60-40. We aren't trading GJ? Yeah, we could trade GJ. It's not fully out of the question. Yeah, we're looking at the clean candles. Close partials? Yeah, good. UJ looks prime for a pullback. Intervention. Next 15-minute candle. Intervention. Who's calling it? Oof. UJ in a hammer zone, huh? Who did you learn from in trading? A lot of people, man. Weekly resistance has been so crucial, huh, guys? How important has weekly resistance been? I think after this decision, they have to intervene slightly. They won't do it slightly. They'll give you one time. Hope it's not a fake breakout. I'll be very careful of this next 15-minute open. Be very careful of this next 15-minute open. What are we saying, guys? Look, it broke the high, weekly resistance. People who don't do their high time frame markup trap the breakout traders right now. Boom, next candle, intervene. Back to 181,500. If this thing rips back to 181,500, I'm gonna rip a buy from there. I'm gonna rip a buy from there. I'll put stop below 181. Gold going back down? Yeah, it rejected the top of the range, right? If you guys win, just take it and go. Yeah, that'll be the plan. Take care, man. Good night. You're calling BOJ to intervene now? Yeah. Yo, Harry, I used to follow London session. I found you. I like the way you handle things better. Thank you, bro. I'm glad that you enjoy the streams. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Banks stop trading SMC the moment they realize retailers have started. Hey man, I'm learning a lot from you. Thank you, I appreciate it. Glad you guys are enjoying the stream. If you are, be sure to leave a like. Definitely helps the stream. You know the drill. Part of the YouTube business. DJ set up 3. Yeah, if any 5-minute closes above. Yeah, if 5-minute closes above, it would be interesting. Only if it closes above weekly resistance. If not, then there's no trade, right? Stop loss? No, you just run it back inside the range. I'll put my stop loss back inside the range. Like 25 pip stop. Can you please explain if it's normal that my resistance is a bit different? I mean, for me, I've already entered the trade at, I'll go B at 909 with maximum TP at 183 on 30 minute. Yeah, if you're basing on 30 minute, can be fine. No problems there. See this 5-minute close here in 2 minutes. We're back, we're back. It's trying, but it doesn't, it can't do it. Oh, the stream lagged for a second. It's back though now, it's back. Don't worry about that. Connection to the margin call. Still didn't close above here, huh? 48 seconds. It's possible 48 seconds some business here. We'll see. Let's see if it closes above. $16 seconds. Stops below 15? No, I'll put it back inside the range. Probably just below 500. Below this 5 maybe. 2 seconds. Right, it didn't close above. Closed right at weekly resistance. No entry for me. Follow my plan. Simple as that. Even though I feel like this can break the high and go, it just doesn't follow my plan here. So, not something I can really entertain here. You know? Especially end of month. I'm not ruining my month. But I think if we re-break this high here, high chance, yep. This should give a good push. Especially after this 5-minute close. Makes sense. But doesn't follow my plan because there's probabilities of it failing now. Gold is starting to become bearish. It could pull back deeper here, no issues. It's in a range, right? So I expect it, probably if it comes back down to the bottom of the range, I wouldn't be surprised if it bounced back off. I have deja vu with this, man. Next candle, absolute rinser. Give me a sec, I'll be back, guys. Just going toilet. If this 5-minute can chill, it could be nice here, but high chance it doesn't. GJ, you're selling. I'd be very careful, man. I'd be very, very careful. Very careful. I'll be very careful selling. You might get lucky next candle intervention. Otherwise, I'll be very careful. Entry from here depends how this candle closes. 48 seconds. You see? Pushing last minute. If you can chill here, right here where it is, could be an option. But it doesn't look like it wants to chill. There we go. Could be an option now closing above weekly resistance. But let's see. Lol, bro, don't do that. Potentially break of this high, but we need a nice bottom wick here. Maybe break of this high might be an option here I'm looking at. Let's see. Let's see if we get a bottom wick here. $20 pip stops though. Yeah, below the 15-minute. I think it's not the safest option. Is your indicator firing? Flipping and breaking this high could be an option here. I like this bottom wick that's been made. I think if we break this high, there could be a good option here for a quick scalp, you know. I think you could see a quick push here. You just have to go break even fast. Yeah, I think might try it half risk here. Might try it half risk, break of the high. We will see. I do feel it's a little bit high though. I think I'm gonna wait for structure. End of the month, yeah. I'm gonna be patient here. No point of forcing this. I know, you know, with this intervention, we just had JPY news. No need to force anything too much. No need to force anything. This is an option, guys. I'm personally not going to take it end of the month, but breaking the high here could be an option. I don't see any viability. It's not something I have to take here. And with the probabilities we've been seeing, it's not something I'm too interested in right here. You know? Stops are a little bit, doesn't make sense for me with just a 9 pip target and I have to run a 21 pip stop. It just feels like I'm kind of chasing the move here. End of month, I don't want to be doing that stuff. So, you know, I know that this thing can keep pushing here, but it's not really something I care too much about because it's just not something that I want to be chasing end of month, you know. I don't have to. That's my point. I don't have to. You know, we have tomorrow, we have the next day, so it's not, and this is why, yeah. Good decision. Whew, that's a good call, man. Here's intervention, maybe. That's a good call, man. I'm so happy I made that call. Good call, boss. Yeah. Just got out before this flip. Nice. Can we check gold? Yes. I can check. Oh, yeah. Nice, man. Damn. Hello. This is a bit of news. Has to be some news. I wonder who's saying what. What is this, man? What are you posting, Claudio? Yeah, gold popped up, man. Love the way you lie? What do you mean love the way you lie? I didn't enter this trade, guys. I can even show you. If you guys don't believe me, I can show you. No issues. Here. You can see no entry. I'm not in any trades. I would show you. I think I'm going to call it a session here. I'm not really too interested in what's going on right now with price action. I need to see, you know, possibly set up 3. And yeah, you know, this is probably going to end the session here. It's tough. End of month. We don't need to force anything end of month. You know, keep it easy, keep it relaxed. And then we can take it from there, you know. But what is this 5 minute doing? Sketchy. No bottom wick here. Sketchy 5. It does have on my broker, but yeah, I'm probably just going to sit back today and save my bullets for next month. And hopefully today gives us more clarity into the yen. And I think today could be the day where we start changing and we were going to see some clarity come back into the yen here. I really do feel that now that they've kind of announced what's going on, I do feel that we could have some easy moves ahead of us. And we don't need to force anything today with all the uncertainty. So end of month, going to keep it clean and simple. Appreciate you guys showing up as always. And yeah, more wins ahead. Don't you guys worry about that. And yeah, the market should start moving a lot better now, and then we'll be back to normal. So looking forward to that. Appreciate you guys as always joining to stream. It's always a pleasure to have you guys on stream, and appreciate every single day you show up. And I can't wait to get this kick, back, get this all back and up and running, man. Can't wait to see some normal price action, and then we start smashing it. So appreciate everyone showing up as always, and get these pips. Nah, I don't have to. It's a bit risky. I mean, maybe this 5-minute close, but it's probably gonna push before the 5-minute close. What's the 1 minute? Oh yeah, that 1 minute close above. Yeah, that's probably the one. So yeah, that's probably the one. But yeah, there's no need to force anything. There's no need to force anything. But appreciate you guys as always. If you want to take it, it's your choice. But end of month, I'm probably just gonna chill end of month. No need to do anything crazy. But appreciate you guys as always. Take care. Trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace.